Hey guys, Mr. Carpenter here. We're going to look at this table. We're going to write a linear function in slope-intercept form again. So this is a little different in that we're not just going from 1 to 2 and 2 to 3, 3 to 4, but the separation of our x values is different. So let's look at this from -2 to 3. So anytime I want to find what this difference is, right, I can go to my calculator and I can type in 3 minus -2. I can just type in one number, one integer, or one input, and subtract the other from it. So 3 minus -2 is a change of 5. So I'm going up by 5. So -2 to 3, -2 up to 3 is plus 5. 3 to 8, well, that's going to be 8 minus 3. The difference there is 5 again, right? So plus 5. And again, I can do it again. So 13 minus 8 gives me the difference. So 13 minus 8 gives me 5. So all of these are going up by 5 each time, which that's great. That keeps it a constant change. Well, let's look at 9 to -6. Well, if I go -6 minus 9, you can see that I'm going down by 15. So I'm subtracting 15. 9 minus 15 gives me -6. -6 to -21. Well, what's that difference? I will say -21 minus -6. So -21 minus -6. Of course, that gives me -15 again. And lastly, I go from -21 to -36. Well, it's -36 minus -21. Again, -15. The good thing here is this is a linear equation. Every one of these is the same rate of change. So I've got a rate of change of -15 over +5. Of course, I have to simplify this for my equation. So I have one negative in my ratio here. So my final ratio will be negative. And 15 divided by 5, well, that's going to be 3. We can see that by going 15 divided by 5 gives me 3, right? I know it's negative and it's 3. Okay, so this is my slope. All right, this is great. So now we have our slope, and we need to write an equation in slope-intercept form. Now, in order to write slope-intercept form, we have to have the y-intercept. Now, we can write our equation in point-slope form. Y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. And you're saying, well, how is this going to help us? Well, let's put in a point that we have and our slope and see what we can do with that. Well, we got y minus, well, I'm going to use this value here. All right, it doesn't matter which one you choose, that's just the one I chose. So I got y minus -6 equals my slope of -3, x minus my x value of +3. All right, I'm going to multiply my negatives together here. So I've got y plus 6, and I'm going to distribute this -3. So I've got -3x plus 9. All right, now all that I need to do in order to get this into slope-intercept form is solve for y. So I'm just going to subtract -6 from both sides. So now I'll carry my y down. So I've got y equals -3x plus 3. So 9 minus 6 is 3. And my 6 and my -6 here cancel. So y equals -3x plus 3. And we have our equation in slope-intercept form. This has given us our y-intercept, and we have it in slope-intercept form. And that's all we need to do.